Better late than never. They are taking infield as we speak. The front that doused Western and Northern Ohio has finally moved out of the area. We'll get about a 30-minute delay, but we will have softball here on a Saturday afternoon at Defiance. As the cream is starting to separate itself from the rest of the crop, it is Division 7 district final softball as Hilltop and Ayersville on a collision course. One team will keep their season going for at least one more game. The loser's going to pack up the gear until next season. Welcome aboard, everybody. DCTV Sports is on the air with the Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. Brent Balbinot along the side of the coach Alan Magg as we have the Ayersville Pilots, 19-2 overall, number 4 in the state in Division 7. 7-0 in the GMC and a first-place title going up against the Hilltop Cadets out of the Buckeye border. They are also 7-0 in conference play and a conference champion, 22-4 on the season. Somebody is going to pick up the victory here this afternoon. Coach, we're going to break it down basically 7 days from Sunday. But first things first, you've got a delay here. Everybody's having to deal with the same thing. What do you do as far as a coach to make sure that teams don't wind themselves up too much as they hurry up and wait? Is there anything philosophically that you did?
No, not really. The good thing is here that they didn't get them cranked up and then delayed.
You know who we have to thank for that?
Coach Beauty did a great job of getting on top of it early and saying, hey, we weren't starting until this pass. So it's not like they did infield and then they had to tone it down. They were able to just continue the regular pregame routine, and then now they're in the infield. They'll do introductions, and they'll get going on a regular schedule.
Yeah, Jerry Beauty didn't ask, he told. And I don't think anybody was going to complain about it, nor should you. Obviously, both teams are in the same situation. The last thing you want to do is start a game in conditions that aren't going to allow both teams to play optimally. So, do you just joke around? Do you play some games? Do you mentally visualize what you want to do 30 minutes later? How did you usually handle that?
I just kind of let kids be what they wanted to do. If kids wanted to go hit a little extra, I let them. If they wanted to go out and, screw around with the little fielding game that we had, they could do that. Or if they just wanted to sit in the dugout and visualize what was going on, I was okay with that. You just had to find your niche.
Didn't see Upside Down Man from either team. So do they know what Upside Down Man is at this level?
I don't know, but they should because it can be good.
It can make for some very fun entertainment. With that said, we're getting ready for baseball. Again, you've got two different schools, two different conferences, but two very good teams. As a matter of fact, I was looking at years past. Ayersville has only lost 2 conference games over the last 4 seasons. Not to be outdone, the Cadets have only lost 2 conference games over the last 6 seasons. You have 2 very well-established, not just teams, but programs taking the field today.
Yeah, 2 great programs that are always at the top of their conference. That getting to the district final has become an annual thing for them, so it should be a really, really good contest.
Well, let's go ahead and break down the pitching matchups. Now, again, we're going to get you the starting lineups in just a second, but here's our appetizer, if you will. Let's start for the top-seeded, again, Ayersville Pilots. Kendra Waldron, after throwing a near-perfect game on Wednesday against Antwerp, she had a hit batter in the first inning. Otherwise, only 2 other archers even made contact in that contest. She has seen an already stingy ERA of 0.50 drop to 0.39. Now in 129 innings pitched, she has only walked 25 and struck out 274 batters. Opponents are hitting sub 100 against her. Not to be outdone, though, for the Cadets. On the bump, or I can't say on the bump, I always have to say in the circle for softball. Kelsey Connolly is a junior, and she has been the workhorse for her for her staff. Again, she has thrown 138 innings. She's allowed 82 hits, 32 runs, only 20 earned. She struck out she has walked 13 while striking out 216. Opponents hitting just $1.63 against her, and she is barely above a 1-point ERA at 1.01. So, question is this. How many runs is it going to take to win you a ball game this afternoon?
Well, and that's what you have to figure out when you're coaching. You get a couple people on in the first inning. Are you playing for a run thinking that could be enough? So that all goes into this and the conditions. As the rain has moved out, it's still going to be wet. It's still going to be damp. So you have to decide, are we playing for a run early?
We're going to take a quick time out. The Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show continues right after this. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, conveniently located on North Clinton Street in downtown Defiance. Check out their great selection of new and used vehicles. You can do so in person on the lot or anytime at your convenience from the comfort of your own home, whether it be your mobile or your desktop. I tend to like the desktop just because I'm old school. Online at drivebobestil.com. We'll have your keys to the game and the starting lineups right after this. You're watching the Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestil.com. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Back at Defiance, there you see the cadets finishing up their infield. They've got the eye black. They've got the Batmans. I mean, they've got some really good decorations done up as they are ready to back up that show with a little bit of play today. They'll have to get past the number 1 seed in the sectional and district, the Ayersville Pilots, the number 4 ranked team in the state in Division 7. Brent Balbinot alongside Coach Mag. Let's go ahead and take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Northwest State Community College in Archibald. Your key to a great career begins with a great education at Northwest State Community College. Let's take a look at the visitors and the Hilltop Cadets. And again, having a long conversation with Coach Tom Shaper in the dugout. He was more than gracious to give me some time and sent me some great write-ups on his players that we're going to give you some background information as the game wears along. At the plate, you're going to be facing one of the premier pitchers, not just in the conference, not just in this division, but in the entire state of Ohio. Kendra Waldron can throw any of 5 pitches in any count with confidence for a strike. He said, we're not going to go up and be passive. We're going to be aggressive, but at the same time, we have to be selective. Break that down, because it kind of sounds like a contradiction in terms.
Yeah, it does, and that's hard to really comprehend, that you want to go up and be aggressive, but at the same time, you can't go up and be aggressive on pitches that are her pitches.
Yep.
You have to understand what you want in a certain situation, and when you see that pitch, you can't take it.
And on the flip side, the top half of his lineup is extremely productive, and we'll break down batting averages here in a second. But the bottom of that lineup is pretty much murderer's row. The dirty third, as we call it, 7, 8, and 9 are all batting over 300. He said it's going to be crucial for them to get on. They don't necessarily have to be high RBIs, but they've got to, after that first inning, as we've often talked about, be table setters.
Yeah, you need the bottom of your lineup to do their work, get on base, just put balls in play and put some pressure on Ayersville today.
On the flip side, for the Ayersville Pilots, and again, they have continued to steamroll their way through not just the end of the regular season, but the postseason. Let's take a look at their keys. And again, how often have we talked about it? You know what's on the line, the right to play again, advance in the playoffs, but at the same time, don't make the moment too big. Don't change a thing today.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Like just wants them to go out and go about their business, do what they've been doing, and just play the way they've been playing.
Likewise, and again, this was from assistant coach Kevin Florence, says Coach Like was very busy during the warm-ups as I was down in the dugout, but he said energy early. They had energy later in that Antwerp game, but they weren't exactly happy with how they started it. Little did we know what was coming. Basically, a darn near perfect game. The only runner to get aboard was hit by a pitch in that first inning. But he said they want them, and you're going to need to today, to come out and have a little bit more skip in your step from the get-go.
Yeah, a little different opponent today. Again, Hilltop's a team that's been here, expects to be here. So, yeah, you got to bring it right away against Hilltop today. Those
are your keys to the game, brought to you by Northwest State Community College. And there you see the head coaches meeting at home plate, exchanging pleasantries and lineup cards. The men in blue have drawn the following assignments here today, and it is a veteran crew. Gene Olwin will be calling balls and strikes. He's got the gear on behind the plate. John Borsani will be at first, and Dave Noggle will be at third. Talking with each one of those gentlemen, they are well seasoned. As a matter of fact, they kind of forgot who was who and who was doing what. They all have over 30 years of experience on the field. However, John Borsani said, just say infinite, because I've forgotten how many years I've been doing it. So again, those are the umpires. We're going to get you the starting lineups, but first, as both clubs come out of their dugouts, it's time now for the Star Spangled Banner, brought to you by our underwriter, the Defiance County Veterans Office. National anthem in the books, courtesy of our underwriter, the Defiance County Veterans Office. Pleased to support veterans and their families, making them or plugging them into resources that they have qualified for. All right, let's take a quick time out. When we come back, we will have the Baker Schindler Company starting lineups. Don't you go anywhere. It's Ayersville, it's Hilltop. It is playoff softball as the Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show continues right after this.
Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Back at Defiance, we are getting set for first pitch. Ayersville and Hilltop. Time now for the Baker Schindler Company starting lineups. Baker Schindler Company, pleased to support and provide the area with the finest in contracting services for nearly 100 years now. There has been an argument, though. You said they laid the foundation for your basement 100 years ago. Scoop Miller said he was the very first customer they had. So who's telling me the truth?
I would say it's Scoop. Scoop's probably got a few. Scoop's probably got a few on me.
Maybe just a couple of years. So we'll see if they actually have documentation from that long ago. But we will get to the bottom of this, I assure you, ladies and gentlemen. In all seriousness, we thank Baker Schindler Company for their sponsorship. Let's go ahead and start with the Hilltop Cadets. And there you see them in their traveling black uniforms with the crimson stripes and numbers. Leading things off, it will be the shortstop, Hallie Jones, and she is Miss Everything for them, hitting .644 as a table center, and she has speed, Alan. 12 doubles, 9 triples this season with an on-base percentage of almost 700. She is a tough out.
Yeah, that's going to be the big one early in the ball. She's going to have to do her job and get on base and make some things happen today.
Kelly Rout will be batting second, the catcher. Batting in the 3-hole, it will be Brooklyn Kuzmal, the second baseman. In the cleanup spot, it will be the pitcher, Kelsey Conley. So she's got a chance to help herself out. She's hitting .548, also with 16 doubles, 8 home runs this season to go along with 58 RBI. Rest assured, if there's somebody on board, she's been chasing them home this season. Batting fifth, it will be Sophia Cosgrove roaming center field. Maggie Altman, the first baseman, will hit 6th. Isabella Ackley will be in left, hitting 7th. Kayla Nofskiger will be at the hot corner, the third baseman batting 8th. And Carly Schaffner will be in center field. She will bat 9th. And you take a look at that team batting average of .423, 20 home runs. Now, granted, most of those are coming between 2, maybe even 3 players, but not uncommon. The cream has separated itself from the rest of the crop here. This team can hit.
Yeah, very potent lineup that Kendra will have to navigate today, and it's a team that isn't going to be intimidated in the box.
On the flip side, let's take a look at the defense for Ayersville. And, of course, it starts in the circle with Kendra Waldron, the senior. She's going to be continuing her career at the next level at Hillsdale College, strong Division II program. Matter of fact, they were number 10 in the nation in their region this year. But, as you are well aware of, normally no more than 3 teams from any one conference that's going to get an NCAA regional bid, and they were just on the outside looking in this season. Matter of fact, it was Findlay, Ashland, and I believe it was Ohio Dominican that got bids. So maybe we'll wait and see, but she's going to play for an excellent program that's looking to take the next leap next season. Right now, they're not going to graduate her too soon as she remains in a pilot uniform, as Kendra Waldron on the season has been spectacular. There's no other way to put it. She has got 18 wins, now 19 versus 2 losses, with a stingy ERA of less than half a run per game, 0.39, after facing only 1 batter over the minimum on Wednesday. She's thrown 129 innings. She's allowed 10 runs, all but 1 earned, 25 walks against 274 strikeouts. That's better than a 10-to-1 ratio. But as we talked about, a little damp here, a little slick. We'll wait and see if that plays a role in anything. But a 2-pitch pitcher probably 2 seasons ago, maybe 3 as a sophomore. She's a 5-pitch mix pitcher now as a senior. If something's not working, look out, because she can go to another 4 pitches and they'll all cross the strike zone.
Yeah, she's got the entire repertoire, and when it's working, she's tough to hit, and she's just got enough to where when she needs to, she can just reach back and challenge hitters and try to say, here it is, see if you can't hit it.
Well, and that fastball, when she's humping it up, when it's on, it's about 63, 64 miles an hour, and we've talked about that, the equivalent in baseball to about a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Let's take a look at the defense. Daniela Coble, the sophomore baby shark, is completing the battery from left to right on the infield. Junior, senior, senior, junior. Ava Sigler at third, Ariel Brown at short, Allison Eldridge at second, Aubrey Limber at first. Senior, junior, freshman from left to right in the green, Michaela Laker Sierra, Annalie Weisgerber, and Anne-Marie Sigler. Hallie Jones will dig in from the left side, leading things off. Slapper and checks her swing, fouls it straight back. We are underway. It is gray. It is damp. I'm not sure how well the ball is going to carry in these conditions. But with 2 pitchers, again, one barely over 1 run per ball game being allowed and the other less than half a run, safe to say if you get anybody aboard, you're probably going to see some small ball this afternoon. It's the 0-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Wind has died down. It's not really going to be much of a factor, at least in the early going here, as the outfield pretty much straight away and normal play depth with the exception of Sigler and Wright. She's a little shallow, as this one misses low and outside. Good waist pitch, good hold. We talked about Hallie Jones, again hitting .644 on the season, an on-base percentage of .667. She also has 26 stolen bases this year. This is a big out just to lead off the ball game as this one misses low and away. All right, she's nibbled low and outside. Jones has shown good composure, and there you see another softball being asked for here. Big pitch coming up at 2-2.
Yeah, this is a big action pitch right here. If you're Ayersville, you want to make something happen here. You don't want to go full with a chance to walk somebody that can really make things happen on the bases.
New softball in hand. Rise ball misses high, and from 0-2, Jones has worked the count full. Waldron looking into the dugout. They don't have pitch comm just yet at this level, but I'm sure it's coming. Payoff pitch. Jones has taken 3 straight outside the strike zone. This one lifted, slicing foul down the left field line and out of play. Quality at bat right now for Hallie Jones. She's worked Kendra Waldron deep into the count, not just for you, but for everybody else in that dugout watching. Waldron rubbing the ball on her trousers, trying to get a good grip on it. Leans back. Fires. This one's going to be fouled right over the press box. Good thing our windows aren't open. A little lower, and I was going to wait for you to make a play.
I was going to dive in front of you and make sure.
I want to see that
one.
I want to see that. So we'll do it again. 3-2. Waldron looking in, trying to see what type of target Coble will give. This one low and outside. Ball 4. Ball squirts past Coble. but not too far. The confines and the backstop here, there's not a lot of room between home plate and the backstop, and that's a quality at bat for Hallie Jones. And look for her to go.
Yeah, really good at bat there. Got down 0-2 and fought back, and you can see Ayersville here expecting bunt. They got people pulled in to defend the bunt, and we'll see if they put the runner in motion.
Kelly Rout will dig in from the left side. She does not show right now. Waldron leans back, and now she does. She takes a strike. You have got excellent speed at first base in the person of Hallie Jones, strike one. And the chess match is on from the very beginning. Corners in, specifically Sigler at third. Limber about 2 or 3 steps in front of the bag at first. This one, a swing and a miss. The runner goes, throw down to second. Ball short hops Brown, and that is stolen base number 27 on the season for Hallie Jones. Everybody will back off the corners now as the count remains 0-2. Waldron could help herself out here with a big strikeout as she goes to the rosin bag. She's got that pre-pitch routine. She smacks the ball into her glove, rubs it on her trousers, leans back and fires. Strike three. Got her, busted her on the inside corner for a backwards K, and that is a West Banco strikeout for the first out of the ball game.
Yeah, big pitch there by Kendra to get that one by yourself, and now it's going to take a base hit.
One down. Here's Brooklyn Kuzmal digging in from the right side, way up in the box. Well, again, fastball anywhere between 62 to 64 miles an hour, so she's clearly going to be looking for something to catch something before it breaks. Yeah. 1-0 the count. This one fouled away, got her in on the fists. Kuzmal hitting .512 on the season, 14 doubles. 40 RBI, and she's got great speed standing at second base in the person of shortstop Hallie Jones. 1-1 the count. I like what Waldron's doing here. She's slowing things down a bit. She might have been moving even too fast for her own tastes.
Yeah, and making sure everything's dry, so you're wiping her hand off there a lot.
Oh, dirty pitch. Outside corner. She pulled a string. Strike two.
Yeah, good-looking changeup right there and froze Kuzmal.
I know we hear the term filthy and dirty used for a number of different pitches. We've talked about this before. Maybe it was me and Scoop. In my day, dirty meant changeup. It meant change of pace, and that was as dirty as it gets. 1-2. What does she deal here? Got her looking, strike three. Another backwards K for a West Banco strikeout, and after walking Hallie Jones to lead off the game, Kendra Waldron has bowed her neck with back-to-back strikeouts.
Yeah, big pitch right there, too. Number 3 hitter's really good hitter, and had her guessing and was able to throw a fastball right past her.
Here comes her counterpart, junior Kelsey Conley. All she's doing is hitting .548 on the season. These are beefy averages for Hilltop. Swing and a miss here. That didn't look like a true fastball. Did she play with maybe a three-quarter style pitch there?
It took a little bit off to.
She knows how to pitch. She was a thrower 2 years ago as a sophomore. She's a pitcher now as a senior.
Yes, really understands how to get hitters out now.
0-1 brought the heat, popped up left side. We may hear the thud off the roof of the dugout. Good to know this place is structurally sound as it hangs up. 0-2. All right, if you're Waldron, you're way ahead in the count here. Normally with the bases empty, you could throw anything you want. What do you expect here?
Where she's at in the box, you might challenge her with something up or try to get away from her here.
Conley with a slightly open stance. Rose on her right above the letters. Swing and a miss. Strike three. So after surrendering a leadoff walk and a stolen base, Hallie Jones is stranded at second as Kendra Waldron bears down and strikes out the side. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left the board. We have played through 1/2 inning at Defiance. Cadets nothing. Pilots coming to the plate. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Bottom of the first. I believe we referred to this as the Chamber of Commerce shot that we come back to so often. We are at Defiance High School. It is girls District 7 district final action between a couple of heavyweights. Fourth-ranked Ayersville in the state in class. Keep saying class. In Iowa, their classes. In Ohio, their divisions. Division 7. As the Pilots entered this afternoon's contest at 19-2 overall, 7-0. They were the first place regular season champs in the GMC. The Cadets at 22-4, 7-0, and regular season champs in the Buckeye Border. As there you take a look at Kelsey Conley finishing her warm-ups. We'll get you the Ayersville lineup after this first pitch as Kendra Waldron will dig in from the right side, takes upstairs off the mark. Waldron leading things off, the pitcher. Again, regular season, she hit .486. Standing in the on-deck circle, Michaela Laker-Sierra. Batting third, it will be the shortstop, Ariel Brown. If you haven't put him up. There we go. Swung and fouled straight back off the catcher's mask. So make it 1-1 strike. Hitting in the cleanup spot, Daniela Coble, the sophomore. We affectionately refer to her as Baby Shark. She's hitting .492 through the end of the regular season. Annalie Weisgerber, some great insurance in that 5-hole, hitting .385. Allison Eldridge, the second baseman. The bottom third, or the dirty third of that order, Aubrey Limber, the first baseman, hitting 7th. DP Callie Garrell batting 8th. And Ava Sigler hitting in the 9-hole. You see that team batting average of .365. As this one's fouled back, make it 1-2. We will set the Hilltop defense for you after this pitch. Counterparts getting after each other. We talked about Kendra Waldron being a pitcher as a senior. And again, I had a long conversation with Coach Tom Shaper in the dugout before they took infield. Kelsey Conley, a junior, doesn't quite have the fastball that Kendra Waldron does. Going to be in the upper 50s, around 57, 58. But she has 5 pitches herself that he told me she is confident she can throw for a strike anywhere. Took a little something off of that. Looked like a rise ball found straight back. Let's take a look at the defense for the Cadets for you. Junior Kenley Rout completes the battery from left to right on the infield. It goes freshman, junior, senior, junior. Kaylin Knopfskiger at third. Hallie Jones at short. Brooklyn Kuzmal at second. As this one, a liner into center field for a leadoff single. Maggie Altman, your junior first baseman. It goes senior, junior, freshman from left to right in the green. Isabella Ackley in left, Sophia Cosgrove in center, and Carly Schaefer in right.
Yeah, really good at bat there by Kendra. Fouled a couple of pitches off and got something she can handle and drove it right back up the middle.
Well, I asked Coach Schaefer, I said, what is Kelsey Connolly's out pitch? And he goes, any of her breaking stuff. He said she has a curve, she has a scroogey, and she has a rise ball. She'll also mix in a change and every now and then a drop. As digging in left side to help the swing. Coming up empty, Michaela Laker-Sierra. Can you hear the chants coming from the Ayersville dugout? Laker-Sierra went 2 for 3 Wednesday with 3 runs scored. And that swing a little bit more all arm. She was a little late. 0-2. Waldron can pick him up and lay him down. She had 3 stolen bases Wednesday as there's a swing and a miss. And for maybe the first time this season, Michaela Laker-Sierra just didn't look quite confident in the box.
Yeah, I mean, had her off balance there a little bit early and then had her guessing.
Speaking of confident, Ariel Brown, who hit .524 on the season, digs in. She takes a healthy cut there and comes up empty. Strike 1. Again, Waldron standing at first. And this one you can hear the glove pop, a called strike. Waldron with 19 stolen bases on the season. As a team, the Pilots had 8 versus Antwerp. 0-2 the count here. Brown will have to be protecting. Swing at a miss. Well, you don't see that very often, and Kelsey Conley challenging one of the best hitters on this roster. She gets a West Banco strikeout, 2 down.
Yeah, nice job by Conley coming right at the 2 hitters after the leadoff single, and now she's just a pitch away from getting out of this.
Daniela Coble, a .492 average, and boy, the corners are being given here in the early going by home plate umpire Gene Olwen. Strike 1. Now, if you're Coble, as a catcher, you're going to make mental note of that, aren't you?
Yeah, and then you can use that on the defensive side of the ball. So.
Yep. If it's there for both. Still misty as I look outside the door here, and it's coming down. It's actually more than a mist. It's a light rain right now. A new softball being asked for by Conley. The 0-1 on the way. Fouled straight back, and Coble with a little bit of a hop. You can tell in her body language right there. She had her measured, just didn't barrel it up.
Just missed it a little bit, and that's late movement that does that to a hitter. So
this is where, again, we're off to the side down the foul line here. I'd love to be able to stand behind home plate and see what type of late action Conley's pitches have. The 0-2, fouled straight back. Yep, I think they're having problems picking her up a little bit.
Yeah, probably got a little late movement on it and just not quite squaring it up. See if Ayersville can make an adjustment, and if Conley continues to move the ball in and out and up and down like she has here the last couple of hitters.
0-2 after surrendering a leadoff single. To be honest, I thought Waldron might have been off on at least a couple pitches earlier, but she's still at first. Coble swings and misses. So both pitchers surrender the leadoff hitter aboard, and then both pitchers strike out the side. Another West Bank okay. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left the board. Carbon copy from the top to the bottom half of the frame. We'll head to the second. No score. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Superior Credit Union, a not-for-profit, member-owned financial cooperative. Visit SuperiorCU.com to find out more about joining the winning team at Superior Credit Union.
If she's missteps on the bag right there.
We are back at Defiance, as there you see the Columbia blue and gold in the center circle.
Stanball
Kendra Waldron going to the rosin bag. My guess is both pitchers are going to make good use of that here this afternoon. As I look out the door and the rain continues to come down. It's no longer a mist. It is, would you call it a light sprinkle?
I would say, yeah, it's coming down pretty good. And
just how you order your donuts in the morning, right? A few sprinkles. And Daniela Coble, who was the last out of the last inning, finally getting her gear on. And Kendra Waldron waiting to throw a couple of warm-up pitches. No score. Division 7 district final, and that pitch slipping away a little bit. And as this rain continues to come down, again, everybody's got to play in it, Coach, but for pitchers especially, this is going to become a challenge.
Yeah, and it becomes as much of a mental challenge as it does physical. You got to make sure you're gripping the ball, and if you throw one that slips on you, you can't let it affect you. You just have to go back and do what you do. And
again, you got to play today, but at the same time, boy, you just wish this would move through. As it will be 5, 6, and 7, Cosgrove, Altman, and Ackley scheduled to take their cuts as this pitch not only misses inside but squirts off of Coble's mitt. Ball 1. Cosgrove entering this afternoon's ball game, hitting .338, and she's also up in the box. Waldron with a towel in her back pocket now, trying to keep everything as dry as possible. Yep, and that one misses low downstairs. And again, I'm not going to take a guess here, but again, really trying to keep that hand dry. It looks like it's becoming a little bit of a challenge. Going to the rosin.
She's got a lot going on out there, trying to keep her hand dry, keep the ball dry.
Well, the rain continues to come down. 2 balls and no strikes. Waldron toes the rubber. Deals and hitter. Each one of her pitches look like they've been bowling balls. And this is where, again, you got to slow things down, Kendra Waldron takes her mask off, looks into the dugout, but she looks a little frustrated right now.
Yeah, she just has to come back out and control what she can control and find a pitch that you can throw across the plate.
You beat me to it. If one pitch isn't working,
right,
do you have to scrap it for the time being?
You just have to scrap it for right now. So.
And time being called as the sophomore catcher, Daniela Coble, is going to come out, and a bit of a forced smile by Kendra Waldron. This is buying some time here, and hopefully the umpires, obviously they're in this too. They're well aware of it. They're going to give both players every opportunity here, but this is some frustration that we haven't seen from the senior pitcher in quite some time. Well, we nicknamed her the Honey Badger a season ago. Nicest kid outside the lines that you're going to meet. When she steps in between the chalk, she wants your jugular.
Yeah, she's just such a competitor, and trust me, she's as upset with herself right now as she is anybody.
First pitch, squaring to bunt, fouled back. Coble gives a valiant effort and lays out off the bat of Maggie Altman, strike one. Look, both coaches are very much aware of the conditions as well as the opponents here, and we talked about this during the pregame, Alan, but don't be surprised to see a lot of small ball this afternoon.
Yeah, you got to do things to make the defense handle that wet ball, too, as you can tell what kind of issues it's having with the pitcher. You know, I'm going to see if the defense can make plays, too, when it's this wet.
Altman digs in, hitting .352, squares to bunt. This one chopped foul. Did it hit her outside the box? It did not, just strike two. All right, if you're Kendra Waldron here, what are you dealing? I guess let me ask you, let's rewind. Let me ask you this. Are you asking Altman to bunt with two strikes?
I probably am, yeah, if this is your thought process right here. So if you're Kendra, you're just going to come right at her, you know. Get something up that's hard to bunt.
Exactly.
Maybe get her to pop it up.
The 0-2. Altman swings and misses. A West Banco strikeout for the first out of the inning. So here's Ackley digging in. 7-hole hitter. Ackley hitting .318. There is only one batter in the lineup hitting under 300 for Hilltop. They have some very beefy averages. This one popped up right side. Eldridge is there, makes the catch, and that's a huge second out. One pitch, two away.
Yeah, good job there by Kendra after a frustrating start to the inning, just to settle back in and get two outs. And, again, now you're one pitch away with a runner at first base.
Well, and also Allison Eldridge, entire defense. And we've talked about this before. It's so easy to just sit back and watch Kendra Waldron strike out hitter after hitter. You got to stay locked in. But on a day like today where it's a little cool, obviously the wind's coming down, it can play with you mentally, can't it?
Yeah, it definitely can. You get out there and you get cold, you get stiff. And
Znofsky takes strike one. Finish that thought.
And you just have to continue to move around and be focused and ready to play. And you see Ayersville's defense doing a good job. They're all constantly moving. They're just trying to keep themselves prepared.
So the 0-1 to Kaylin Nossinger heading out of the 8-hole. She's back in the box a bit. A little bit of a long swing, popped up, foul territory. Park won't hold it. Down in the count 0-2. Kendra Waldron, whatever she needed to do mentally and physically, looks like she's found the answer here, as after hitting the leadoff batter, she has really locked down and made short work of the next two hitters. We'll see what she can do here with an 0-2 count. Smacks that ball in her mitt, leans back, fires. Strike three called. West Bank okay. Well, shades of that first inning where she surrendered a leadoff, in this case walk. This time she comes back and gets two of the next three via the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left the board. We'll head to the bottom of the frame. Scoreless ball game between Hilltop and Ayersville. You're watching DCTV Sports.
When a fire or natural disaster throws a penalty flag, let ServiceMaster Restore work for you. Anything from minor cleanups to complete overhaul and rebuilding. Contact ServiceMaster by McCann.
It's still coming down.
At Arthur Law Firm, we understand how overwhelming life can be after being seriously injured in a car accident. With over 50 years of experience, Arthur Law Firm has a track record of getting the results you deserve. When you don't know where to turn, get answers with Arthur. Call us today.
Well, the Bee Gees and Saturday Night Fever staying alive brings us back to Defiance. Now, I know you'd have been a little young for this one. Scoop Miller, I believe, would break out his bell-bottoms and platform shoes and do a little dance, bringing us into the bottom of the second. Bringing us into the bottom of the second will be 5, 6, and 7 for Ayersville. Annalie Weisgerber, Allison Eldridge, and Aubrey Limber to take their first cuts of the afternoon against junior right-hander Kelsey Conley. After surrendering a leadoff single in the first, struck out the side. Not going to overpower you, but, man, her off-speed and benders are really moving. And working inside-outside as the first pitch is a ball to Annalie Weisgerber.
Yeah, she seems to be changing eye level and in and out really well and had Ayersville off balance in that first inning.
The 1-0. Again, it's almost like through the first 4 hitters here, small sample size, it's not just the difficulty of the release point, but it almost looks like Connolly's stuff is a little anti-gravity. This one, again, just a little higher. Kind of the antithesis is what you would expect here, but her stuff seems to be elevating no matter what she's throwing.
Yes, and it seems to be rising late, where Ayersville thinks they have a gauge on it, and then they're just missing it and fouling it off. And
she wants a new softball as the count is 1-2. We talked about Annalie Weisgerber. It's been excellent insurance in that 5-hole for Daniela Coble, batting .385 this season. Open stance, and then she works inside. She is pitching. I know we talked about this during the pregame, Alan. We're going to see 2 pitchers today, but she's not just working upstairs, downstairs. She's working inside, outside, and she is mixing it up.
yeah, she's doing a good job of using the entire strike zone here.
1-2. Got her swinging. Rode the ladder on her. Strikeout. That's 4 straight. Now for Connolly on the West Banco strikeout to open up the bottom of the second.
Baseman number 21, Allison Eldridge.
So here's Allison Eldridge digging in. Eldridge on the season hitting .226. Takes a strike on the inside corner.
Doing a good job of getting ahead, too.
Yes.
And that makes pitching a lot easier.
So much for seeing a lot of pitches. Swing and a miss here, and there's again. She gives you that off-speed stuff, paints it black on the inside corner, then she reaches back, and that 57-mile-an-hour fastball all of a sudden looks more like 62, 63, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
doing a good job of mixing.
0-2 to the backstop. Boy, Kaylin Knopfsinger is really up the line at third, probably about a good 6 feet. Likewise, Altman at first, probably 2 or 3 steps in front of the bag.
Yeah,
softball being tossed out.
Yeah, you gotta have some guts to play the corners in softball.
Well, there's a reason why they wear the masks
Yes.
in softball. Ball gets on you a lot quicker. You're talking 40 instead of 90 feet. 60, excuse me. Although a lot less than 60 at third right now for Knopfsinger. And she got her reaching. All arms is another strikeout here. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Aubrey Limber. Left-handed hitting slopper, first baseman.
12, Aubrey Limber.
Joking up on the bat. This one misses low and away. Limber part of that dirty third, the bottom of the lineup for Ayersville this season that has maybe been a bit of unsung heroes, hitting .267 as she slaps this one foul for strike one.
Yeah, the bottom of Ayersville's order. We talked about the bottom of the Hilltops. The bottom of Ayersville's order does a nice job of getting on base and setting the table for the thumpers at the top.
1-1. Strike on the outside corner, and Limber disagrees. Boy, shakes her head right up the home plate umpire. Gene Olwen's giving the corners here today. The 1-2. Oh, and he's going to call it on the outer third. Oh, my goodness. Strike 3. Going down looking, and for the second straight inning, Connolly strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left the board. Scoreless ball game as we head to the top of the third. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the district finals here on DCTV Sports.
West Banco, building a better bank every day since 1870. Community-focused West Banco. Find out more at westbanco.com.
Discover top quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
They're the scene on a gray, overcast, it's not even misty. It is a rainy Saturday afternoon. Now, it has lightened up a little bit, but it is still coming down. Not sure if our cameras are picking that up or doing justice to just how wet it is out there. But there you can see Kendra Waldron, the Honey Badger, starting pitcher for Ayersville. Since that last inning, has put a towel in her back pocket, trying to keep not just her palm, but her entire pitching hand dry. You had talked about that, Alan, during the last inning, as she will deal. Ooh, first pitch fouled off her own helmet by Carly Schaffner. And she appears to be none the worse for wear. Strike one. Woo. Well, both teams right now just trying to put the ball in play.
Yeah, I like that approach right there with a 9-hitter. Just try to get on base and for the top of this potent offense.
Waldron going through her pre-pitch routine. Sets, deals. Now, again, we were talking about it during the last commercial break. Connolly's done a good job of working inside, outside, and really painting the black. And so we were saying the same thing. If you are Kendra Waldron, do the same thing.
Yeah, you got to use what the umpire's giving you.
2-1. Schaffner hitting .327 out of the 9-hole. Talk about production. 2-1. Waldron deals. Swing and a miss. Cadets have had 2 base runners. Pilots have had 1. 2-2. This would be normally where you might see Waldron bust off a curve or go with a rise ball. There's a riser right there. Swing and a miss for a West Bank OK to open up the cadet third.
Shortstop Haley Jones.
Strikeout number 6 for the Honey Badger. Well, I guarantee you, if we had a zoom in on her face from our grandstand camera there, you would see the steel in those eyes. As first pitch swinging, Hallie Jones fouls this one down the left field line. Strike one. Jones walked to lead off the ball game, stole second, and then Kendra Waldron hit the reset button and struck out the next 3 hitters. The 0-1. Waldron deals, and again late, foul down the left field line. Waldron ahead in the count now 0-2. All right, she's been late on you. You've pitched away. What do you deal 0-2 here if you're Waldron?
You got everything at your mercy here. You can go down and away. You can go in, but you obviously don't want to miss here.
No need to groove one here at the 0-2. Pulled a string, chopped foul. I was about to ask you, maybe try and bust her inside on the wrists.
Yeah, even if you have something that, like, as a left-handed hitter and right-handed pitcher, something that starts and breaks in on her hands there a little bit.
0-2. Coach Aubrey calls the pitches from the dugout. This one late, fouled just past the dugout. Now, again, we've talked with Coach Like and Kendra Waldron. Kendra has right of last refusal. She can shake if she wants to, although Kendra has said she is yet to do so.
Probably one of those, if you shake, you better be right.
This is where you trust your starter, though, right?
Yes.
Your first team all-stater, trust her.
And she understands what she has a feel for here today.
Yeah, you're not going to bench her if she shakes you off. 0-2, inside out, swung on. Weisgerber's there. First ball to leave the outfield, and Annalise got it. 2 down. I don't know that we're going to see the ball travel very well today, will we?
Yeah, very heavy day today. You're going to have to really square one up.
Look out the door of the press box here. It is still very light, but it is coming down. As Kenley Rout, catcher 0 for 1, digs in from the left side. She's standing deep. Chopper, backhanded by Brown at short, and the throw is not in time. And there's the difference between coming out of the left side of the batter's box or the right as she legs out an infield single.
Yeah, good job getting down the line there. Pretty nice play. Nothing else Brown could have done there. A good field, good throw, and she just beat it out.
Yep. Sometimes you just tip your cap. So a 2-out infield single brings up Brooklyn Kuzmal. Kuzmal 0 for 1, struck out looking back in the first. Waldron deals downstairs. I'd like to know what that pitch is because that's the one that seems to be missing on her. I think it might be the Scroogey.
Yeah, just can't get a good feel for it with it being wet.
1-0. This one, slow roller to third, gobbled up by Sigler across the diamond, and that's going to do it. So score at 5-3, and the 2-out infield single proves to be harmless for Hilltop here in the top of the third. No runs on a hit, no errors, and one left the board. We'll head to the bottom of the frame. No score. You are watching playoff high school softball, Division 7 style on DCTV Sports.
West Banco, building a better bank every day since 1870. Community-focused West Banco. Find out more at westbanco.com.
1 run's going to win.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
Back at Defiance, we head to the bottom of the third. Pitchers duel. Offense has been extremely limited, as we expected that it would. For Ayersville, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. For Hilltop, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. They have left a couple aboard. Pitchers duel between the Honey Badger, Kendra Waldron, and junior Kelsey Conley for the Cadets. As a matter of fact, Conley, after surrendering a leadoff single in the bottom of the first, has struck out 6 straight Pilot hitters. And it will be 8, 9, and then the leadoff spots for the Pilots. Callie Garrell, the designated player, will dig in from the right side. Do you expect somebody to square and bunt in this inning?
Let's see if their approach changes a little bit here.
Well, first pitch swinging, this one chopped foul up the first base side for Garrell. Callie, bottom of the order, has been consistent, hitting .280. New softball being asked for by Conley. (0-1) outside. Kelsey Conley, first team Buckeye Border Conference selection, named first team All-Ohio each of the last 2 seasons. How about this? A 4.0 GPA. So this one popped foul right side. It will get out of play. You love smart athletes, don't you?
Yes. It's always nice when you see that. And I think you see that more and more now with kids that are good athletes. They're really good students, too. It just all ties together.
And I should have mentioned this after the bottom of the first. So this one fouled straight back. But she came into today just 3 strikeouts away from breaking the school's record for strikeouts in a single season. And she has added to it. So congratulations to Kelsey Conley. The 1-2. Fouled straight back, and this has become a tough battle here for Garrell.
Good battle. Just climbed the ladder a couple of times here.
And watching Kelsey Conley, body language never changes.
No, very, very cerebral out there, just
very
even
stoic.
keel.
This one chopped slowly towards the left side. She's got it, and short-stepping the bag. Oh, my goodness. Garrell, I thought, was going to leap out and beat that throw. Her footing wasn't quite what she wanted there, and that was enough to get the out. Score at 1-3 to get the leadoff hitter. So here's Ava Sigler digging in. Conley checking her wristband. Deals. Paints the black. Boy, she is really working inside, outside.
Yeah, doing a nice job of mixing here. Up, down, in, out.
You were talking about her demeanor and how it doesn't change. Her teammates have nicknamed her Stone Cold. It's this one a high fly ball deep down the right field line, but slicing foul. And just like that, 0-2. So don't know if she's a WWF fan or not. Stone Cold Steve Austin. You remember him?
Oh, yeah. The rattlesnake.
Yep. I'll be honest, I'm not a pro wrestling guy, but every now and then if I'm channel surfing, I'll stop. And my wife's like, why are you doing this? 0-2, tries to run her inside. Good hold by Sigler. Yeah, it's the same. You would never know if she was up by 5, down by 5. You'd have no clue what the situation is by watching Kelsey Conley. She is locked in. 1-2, got her swinging. Strike 3. Another West Bank okay. Just like that, there's 2 down. That is strikeout number 7 on the afternoon for Kelsey Conley. So here's Kendra Waldron as the lineup rolls over. Waldron with the only hit, the only pilot to reach base. She singled to lead off the ball game. Digs in right in the heart of the box. Waldron on the regular season hit .486. She takes upstairs here. Counterparts facing off against each other.
Yeah, if Kendra here, you're looking for a pitch to drive here, up in the count.
She went yard on Wednesday.
Try to do a little damage.
Just underneath this one. Pops it foul, and she's talking to herself. I believe the count's 1-1. This one misses upstairs. Waiting for home plate umpire Gene Olwyn to show us, but I believe the count is 2-1 and not 1-2.
Pitch 1 was a ball.
Inside, that'll even it up. She's got that inner third working.
Yeah, she's really working that and looking good. Like I said, again, in and out, up and down, pitching today.
See what Conley deals here with the 2-2. This one, a shot deep to center field. Good height, good distance, just off the top of the wall. Waldron stops at second. Look out, she almost got backpicked. Boy, Hallie Jones snuck in very quickly and almost made the tag. And Kendra Waldron just missed, making it a 1-0 game by what, half a foot?
Yeah, just caught the top of the fence.
So a little 2-out bingo. The lead run stands at second base, but now it's going to take a hit from Michaela Laker-Sierra. 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first inning. This one low and away. Waldron baiting a throw halfway between second and third.
Yeah, being aggressive out there on the bases. You know, great opportunity to score here with 2 outs. Ayersville's got to take advantage.
Boy, that thing didn't miss by much. All arm right now by Laker-Sierra. Is that a sign that she's not comfortable?
Not comfortable or, out a little bit.
Looking for something
different?
different?
Maybe looking for a little something different.
Is this a situation where you don't sit on a pitch if you're Laker-Sierra, you just sit on a zone,
Maybe
a spot?
Maybe a location.
1-1. Got a little bit better of a hack there, but fouls it away. And now you just got to be covering. Boy, that laser that Waldron hit, it was just so tough to gauge. Cosgrove was back on it. If it's probably 3 feet one way or the other, this one fouled straight back. It might have gotten out of here, although the dimensions read the same from all the way around the stadium.
Yeah, that ball caught about the top of that 205 sign out there.
Right on the yellow. And Connolly trying to make sure that no damage gets done here. It's the 1-2. Laker-Sierra staying alive.
Good battle. Looking a little more confident at the plate after that first swing.
And we've talked about this before. Yes, 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 no if you're deciding to take. But likewise, when you're down 2 strikes in the count, you're not trying to do too much with a pitch that's not in your zone.
Right, you're just trying to battle and fight things off until you get a better pitch.
1-2. Popped up, left side, drifting over. It won't make any difference for Ackley. It's out of play. This has become a pesky at bat here for Laker Sierra.
Very good at bat here.
She's fouled away 3 2-strike pitches.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me here. You're up 1-2 if you maybe can't see, if you can't get her to chase something really out of the zone. Really get her wide here.
Conley sets, deals upstairs. 2-2, and the third base dugout a little bit more lively with some chatter now. Big pitch coming up here. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Called strike 3. Laker Sierra goes down looking, and that will end the Ayersville threat here in the bottom of the third. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left the board. Pitchers duel as we're through 3 here in Defiance. No score. Hilltop and Ayersville, you're watching DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Top of the fourth. Scoreless ball game. As a matter of fact, it has been a pitcher's duel as the Cadets, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. Ayersville, no runs on 2 hits, no errors. I was somewhat joking with you during the commercial break. Does 1 run win you this ball game? But the more we're seeing, that might be the case.
Yeah, that might be the case. Whoever can scratch one across early, and it definitely just puts pressure on the other team if you can score first.
4, 5, and 6, Conley, Cosgrove, and Altman for Hilltop to dig in against Kendra Waldron. She has surrendered the leadoff, whether it be via a walk or a hit batter, in 2 of the first 3 innings here. She gave up a 2-out single last inning, but has really bore down as a swing and a miss is a strike for her counterpart, junior pitcher Kelsey Conley. Waldron deals, bringing some heat. This one popped foul and out of play. Again, in talking with Cadet head coach Tom Shaper, he flat out told me the young lady standing in the right-handed batter's box here has the talent, the skill set to play college ball, but she hasn't decided if she wants to yet. As the 0-2 on the way, pulled a string, and she takes outside. And the only thing, and you've said this before, you got a young son that's playing college ball. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You got to be all in if you decide to play at the next level.
Yeah, and it has to be something you want to do, and you have to love it because it is a grind. And
absolutely. 1-2, pulled foul, and Coach Shaver showing some fancy footwork in that third base box, and he's smiling right now.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he caught it a little bit from Ayersville's dugout there that had a laugh with Ayersville's dugout. So.
I don't know how much you follow college softball, but Oklahoma State has a great chant when their coach gets nodded, and it's literally, hey, coach, get out of the way. And they just chant it over and over again. The 1-2. Pulled a string, dirty changeup. Strike 3 for a West Bank OK. 1 down.
Yeah, good-looking pitch right there. Had her sped up on that fastball that she bowled foul and came right back with a changeup.
So here's Cosgrove digging in from the right side. Sophia wore 1 to lead off the second, but went no farther than first. Up in the box. Swing and a miss. There's an inside. And there's that Scroogey I think that she's finally been working so hard on to try and get some feel for today.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be fighting like with her hand so much here. She's not wiping it in between every pitch. And
well, as I look out the press box door here, I believe the rain has stopped. Swing and a miss. She rode the ladder on her. Strike 2. Not going to graduate anybody in either of these dugouts just yet. There's still ball left to be played, but you and I were talking about it. You get used to seeing the same athletes over 2, sometimes 3, and even 4 seasons. How different is this Ayersville team going to look like next year?
Yeah, they'll have some turnover, but there'll be, there's
a
always
lot of
somebody
talent coming back.
There's a lot of talent coming back, and I know you and I talked years past about, as a coach, this is just what you anticipate, and you understand it, and don't necessarily like it, but
swing and a miss. She rode the ladder on her. Another West Bank okay. 2 up, 2 down.
First baseman Maggie Altman.
So here's Maggie Altman, 0 for 1, also a strikeout victim. You're counting. How many does that make?
8.
Waldron deals. You hear the glove smack. A little high. So much talent, especially in Division 7 softball here in the northwest part of the state. This is the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. So I was looking through the final rankings of the regular season, and in Division 7, this bracket is absolutely murderer's row, as this one is fouled back. Division 7, again, take a look at this. Out of this bracket, you have got Mohawk, ranked number 2. Ayersville ranked number 4. Calvert, who's going to be playing in the next game, number 5. And Gibsonburg, who made the state tournament last year, number 10. You have 40% of the top 10 that are going to basically eliminate each other over the next 2 weeks. So this one misses on the inside corner. 2-2.
I think Kendra wanted that one.
She
was
did.
About a third away off the field after she released that ball.
You double her up here.
Yeah, I come right back in there. Maybe you can get the call this time.
2-2. Swing and a miss. She says, here's my best stuff. Try and catch up. West Banco strikeout. Capital K, capital K, capital K, as Waldron strikes out the side here in the top of the 4th. No runs, hits, errors, or anybody left the board. 3.5 down. Who wants to score? We'll see what the Pilot offense has in store when we come back for the bottom of the 4th. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Superior Credit Union,
9.
a not-for-profit, member-owned financial cooperative. Visit SuperiorCU.com to find out more about joining the winning team at Superior Credit Union.
And again, if it wasn't for Mickey Shree.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948.
Bottom of the 4th, we welcome you back to Defiance. Second trip through the lineup, and it is the meat of the order. 3, 4, and 5 for the 4th-ranked pilots. Ariel Brown, Daniela Kobel, and Annalie Weisgerber. Second trip to the box against Kelsey Conley, junior starter who has kept Ayersville, with the exception of Kendra Waldron, guessing so far here this afternoon. Waldron with the only 2 hits for the pilots.
Yeah, if you're Ayersville, the meteor order right here has got to get something going for you.
Brown digs in. First pitch swinging. Bush took a rip, maybe a little long on a pitch that was just above the letters. Strike 1. Connolly working quickly. Gets the ball, sets and deals. Worked her inside. Brown guessed right. Fouls it away. 0-2. Well, against a pitcher like Kelsey Conley, you can even say the same thing against Kendra Waldron. If you get one pitch and any at-bat to work with, you can't swing and miss, you can't foul it off. So this one popped up on the infield and drifting over, Hallie Jones, Batman mask on and everything, makes the catch behind second base for the first out.
Yeah, bet you her pregame getting ready took a while today with that paint job.
I was down in that dugout, and she's not the only one that has that Batman mask on, but they've got glitter in the hair. They are really done up to play some softball today. As Coble first pitch swinging, a little late, fouls it away, right side out of play. Now, I don't know about you, but when anybody sees a foul ball coming at them and they play turtle and turn their head, I'm like, that's the worst thing you can do. If you keep your eye on the ball, if you're not going to catch it, at least you can sidestep it, right? Instead of just sitting and waiting for one to notch you. The 0-1, check swing, fouled away again. She's got Coble guessing.
Yeah, looks like maybe the movement's got her a little bit.
So what do? You're talking to each other as batters in that dugout, but you're trying to pass along what you're seeing, info, when should you start your load. How do you gauge a Kelsey Connolly?
Well, it may be more of a point of you need to change where you're standing in the box. Like right there, look like everything's getting in on Danny's hands. She may want to take a half step off the plate a little bit, and then all of a sudden that ball's on the barrel. So those are things you need to talk about too, not just what she's doing, but pitch location and what you're feeling the movement's doing.
0-2 misses inside. Waste pitch. Now we'll see what Connolly decides to. She hasn't really been behind in the count very often this afternoon. The 1-2. Chopped foul in the dirt. As I look out, I see just a few light raindrops. It might be misty, might be the way to call it. Heavy, damp Saturday afternoon. The 1-2. Upstairs, good hold by Coble.
Yeah, good job hanging there. Rode the ladder on her. And
you take a look at the sophomore, really trying to slow things down. How good is number 24 going to be over the next 2 years?
It's a good job. She got out, took a deep breath here.
Yep. So you try and slow the game down. Relaxed focus is what our coaches used to call it. She takes upstairs here, and a quick cursory look at my book. This is the first 3-ball count of the afternoon by Kelsey Connolly. Was that ball 4? There seems – all right, I stand corrected. Was there a myth? They're bringing her back.
Nope, courtesy runner.
Oh, they're going to do a courtesy runner. Okay. And I believe this is Peyton Ensign. Here's where, again, they wear the windbreakers, but I believe Peyton Ensign is now the courtesy runner. So apparently we had a phantom pitch that we missed. That was ball 4. And Ensign into courtesy run. So swing and a miss by Annalie Weisgerber.
Save fielder Annalie Weisengerber.
Weisgerber hitting .385 entering today as this one popped foul and out of play, and now she's down on the count 0-2. Well, just the third time a pilot has reached base. First time somebody other than Kendra Waldron is doing it. I was going to ask you how aggressive you get, but now 0-2. We'll wait and see how Weisgerber handles this one. Line shot into center field, right at Cosgrove. She doesn't even have to move to make the catch. Other than Kendra Waldron's near home run, best barreled up ball of the afternoon, and she hit it right at the defense.
That ball was really stung, and it's just part of it. Hit it right at the center fielder, and now's the time you're probably going to see Ayersville maybe get a little aggressive on the bases here.
Here's Eldridge, 0 for 1. First pitch swinging. I haven't seen Ensign steal this season. Let's see here. Peyton, I'm doing a mix of end of regular season stats and postseason. I don't have hers up in front of me. Is there a strike on the inside corner? Boy, and if you're Ayersville, a runner aboard with less than 2 outs, how many opportunities are you going to get this afternoon? You don't want to look back on this 4th inning and say, woulda, coulda, shoulda. This one, another high fly ball into right center field, ranging over. Cosgrove puts the leather to it. And that will end what mild threat Ayersville was putting up here in the bottom of the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left aboard. Pitchers duel continues as we head to the top of the 5th. No score at Defiance. You're watching DCTV Sports.
When a fire or natural disaster throws a penalty flag, let ServiceMaster Restore work for you. Anything from minor cleanups to complete overhaul and rebuilding. Contact ServiceMaster by McCann.
I would have tried to steal a bag.
Yep.
Yeah, try to steal.
In life, unexpected challenges can test us. If you've been seriously injured in a car accident, you deserve a team that understands. Because your story matters. Call Arthur Law Firm today. We'll fight for you every step of the way.
Pitchers duel continues here at Defiance as we head to the top of the 5th. Who scores first? That's the question. For Hilltop, top of the fifth will be the bottom of the order. 7, 8, and 9, Ackley, Knopfsinger, and Schaffner taking their second cuts of the afternoon against first-team All-State pitcher Kendra Waldron for Ayersville. Ackley 0 for 1 with a pop-out to second. Waldron deals, swing and a miss. Infield bringing the corners in here for the Pilots, especially Sigler at third. This one misses high. You know, there are times where you get this far, even as a district final, and you still don't see the cream of the crop, or you see one team that's just plain better than the other. Not the case here.
No, two really good teams here, and like you said, this entire district's really, really talented.
2-1. Waldron, long look in, leans back, rocks and fires. Again, that rise ball just looks like she's missed, right? And then at the last second, you think she's giving you a piece of candy, and it just elevates above your barrel.
Just jumps up and just sets something up here now.
2-2. Tried to nibble inside. You're not guessing here if you step in, if you're Ackley, are you?
No, where are you messing around if you're Waldron? You're coming right at him.
Payoff pitch. Waldron sets, deals, got her swinging. Strike 3, another West Banco strikeout. Now 4 in a row for Waldron. And is that 10? Has she hit double digits now?
Yep, 10 of them.
So that'll bring up Knopfsinger, also a strikeout victim earlier in this ball game. That looking back in the second inning. Waldron's trying to paint the inside, but just hasn't been able to get that Scroogey down. Still got to work it. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Outfield pretty much straight away, normal play depth. Weisgerber maybe a little deep in center, but she can cover a lot of ground. The 1-1. Waldron rocks and fires. Another swing and a miss. She doubled her up. Normally I would say, do you waste a pitch here? But in this situation, I think Kendra Waldron's going to come with her best.
Come right at her and challenge. And
if you can catch up with it, you can rename it. Name that movie.
Major League.
Upstairs.
2.
Major League 2. There you go. Good. The first one was awesome. The second one, okay. The third one should never have been made.
Shouldn't have been made.
We're all in agreement up in the booth here. 2-2. Swing and a miss. She got her. Boy, she made short work on the same pitch. And a 2-2 is now another West Banco strikeout to make it 5 straight, 11 on the afternoon. So here's the 9-hole. Carly Schaffner digging in. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Waldron deals, misses upstairs. All right, so here's a little bit of trivia for you. Best baseball movie ever. Throwing this out to everybody. Josh Bush is looking at me. I've sparked his interest. Squaring to bunt. This one right back to the mound. Waldron's got it. A little bit of a lazy throw, guiding it over, but score at 1-3. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left the board. We'll head to the bottom of the frame. No score. Ayersville. Hilltop. You're watching DCTV Sports.
West Banco, building a better bank every day since 1870. Community-focused West Banco. Find out more at westbanco.com.
I don't think it's the best.
No, I'm going.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Bottom of the fifth. Who cracks first? That's the question. Scoreless ball game, a pitcher's duel between Ayersville's Kendra Waldron and Hilltop's Kelsey Conley. Opportunities have been at a minimum for both teams. Only one runner for both teams has even reached second base in this ball game. And as it stands, bottom of the order here in the bottom of the fifth for the Pilots. Limber, Gurrell, and Sigler. Just the second trip to the plate against Kelsey Conley.
First baseman, Aubrey Limber.
Yeah, if you're Ayersville here, you're begging somebody in the bottom of the order to get on base with the way Kendra swung the bat.
Kendra Waldron almost gave Ayersville the lead. A double off the very top of the center field fence. And when we say top, it hit the yellow part of that fence you can see just above the 205 mark. 1-0 the count to the junior first baseman. Slap hitter. Fouled back, 1-1. All right, I asked you going into that last commercial timeout, there are no softball movies. Are there? Any that I'm missing? Softball movies coming out of Hollywood? What's the best baseball movie ever made? We're throwing them out.
I have one of the Kevin Costner ones.
Moneyball. Actually, I think I'm going to go with that one, Josh. It is excellent.
Yeah, for me, it's one of the Kevin Costner ones, either Bull Durham or For Love of the Game.
Both are very accurate. Moneyball, I'm going to see what else I can rack my brain and come up with. Guided over the outside corner, strike two. Limber takes. Now, there's where she took strike three back in the second inning. So we'll see if she's able to file that one away here in her second trip to the plate. Fouled back. Well, what I'm noticing is a lot of arms in the swings for Ayersville right now. They still having trouble picking Kelsey Conley up.
Yeah, and it's the late movement and a lot of defensive swings going on here today.
1-2. Outside, boy, Limber taking. Evens the count up here. You still don't have to give in 2-2 if you're Kelsey Conley, do you?
No, I'm still making my pitch. And
on the way. Chopped foul and off of her foot, and that one's going to sting just a little bit. Pilots trying to spur on their leadoff hitter. Awaiting the 2-2. Conley checks her wristband. Junior looks in. Fouled away. Limber hanging tough.
Yeah, great battle here. It's fight, fight, fight. And the more you can foul off, the more you fight, the more pitches you see.
Do it again. Low and away, and just for the second time today, a Pilot batter has worked a 3-ball count. For the first time today, Conley taking a step back, recomposing herself. Payoff pitch, ball 4. That was a quality at bat by Aubrey Limber.
Yeah, good at bat and exactly what Ayersville was asking for.
Is there any question if Callie Gurrell is going to bunt here?
Oh, no. Oh, I am.
You looked at me and just...
I kind of thought that was rhetorical, that you knew that's what was going on. But yeah,
I'm
definitely
waiting for you to impart your analytics on our viewership.
Well, maybe we're both wrong.
Wow. Did you maybe give her one there if you're coach-like? Well, she got a fastball, swung and missed. Now do you put the bunt on? Gurrell digs in. Squares.
Nope, can't get it down.
And again, there's that importance where, again, you give her one, she swings and misses. If it's 1-1, it's different than 0-2 here. Do you keep the bunt on?
I think either keep it on or you're trying to run back here behind it.
Well, important, too, here if you're Limber, you're reading anything in the dirt as well. 0-2 on the way. Cotter swinging. Wes Banco strikeout, 1 down. Ava Sigler will dig in, 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Third baseman, Ava Sigler.
Conley taking her time. First pitch, just underneath it, fouls it away. What were we talking about an inning ago? In any at-bat against either pitcher today, you're likely going to get one pitch that you can really do something with. That might have just been it.
Yeah, and when you get those opportunities, you got to take advantage.
Yep, you can't swing and miss. You can't foul it off. Then you become a guest hitter. And Kelsey Conley is just owning the circle right now. Deals inside. I'm looking to see. Limber doesn't have stolen bases in my book here. I'm going to have to look. That means it probably wasn't more than one or two. Fouled straight back, and again down on the count. 1-2. Let's see.
She's got 6 stolen bases on the year.
Yep. So that's a pretty good sample size. Yeah. Do you put her in motion here with 2 strikes? The 1-2. Fouled straight back. They're going to say, yep, that's past third strike. And is there going to be a throw? Well, first base was occupied technically. They're going to call her out.
Yep.
The runner can advance at their own risk, and that's what Limber did. And now they're going to intentionally walk Kendra Waldron.
Yep.
I can see why.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking my chances here with Michaela Laker-Sierra over Kendra with the way she has swung the bat.
Michaela Laker-Sierra has a chance to be a hero here. She's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And again, you got to be watching here. Kelsey Conley has hit her spots, but you need to be on your toes if you're on the base paths. Swung, this one a ground ball through. They're going to go ahead and wave the runner around third. A run will score. Waldron motoring into third. She will stop. Michaela Laker-Sierra, first pitch she sees, lines it into left center field, and the Pilots break the scoreboard first. Wow.
Yeah, great job there. After the intentional walk to Kendra, Michaela's 2 Ks, she got in the box, and as we were talking, she got that pitch she liked, and she drove it into left center field for that first run of the game.
Here's Ariel Brown. They want more. You got 2 runners in scoring position here. Brown, 0 for 2, struck out, popped out, swings and misses. She's having problems with that rise ball here this afternoon. Well, I tell you what, if you are Coach Shaper, you played percentage softball there.
Yeah,
and you just tipped your cap to Michaela Laker-Sierra.
Yeah, Michaela did her job right there.
Man, this has been a ball game.
Yeah, been very competitive. And even here, if you're Hilltop, you got a limit right here.
Yep. 1-1. Fouled back, and she's upset at herself. What were we talking about? See it, hit it. Got to do something with the pitch you can see, and she's talking to herself right now. And now if you're Conley, again, normally even with a runner at first, I would say, do you waste a pitch? But not here with runners at second and third. You got to bring your best, don't you?
You got to come after her, and you can nibble, but you don't want to throw something that gets past her.
This one, a ground ball deep in the hole at short. Long throw by Jones, not in time. Waldron scores, and it's 2-0 Ayersville. That was just perfectly placed. Hallie Jones did everything you could ask for, but much like what we saw earlier on the infield single, that was just too tough a throw.
Yeah, deep in the hole, and Ariel gets down the line pretty well.
Yep. Well, that's a huge insurance run. Laker-Sierra is now standing at third. Here's Coble digging in. Boy, it was just a matter of who was going to make the adjustment first. I think I said who cracks first. And again, if you're Conley, you still are within arm's reach, but there's a huge difference between 3-0 and 2-0.
Yeah, I definitely got to try to get out of this right here and keep this at 2.
Baby Shark, Daniela Coble digs in. Popped up, first base, gobbled up by Altman. And that will do it for the Pilots here in the bottom of the 5th, but not before they break the scoreboard first. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a pair left aboard. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Pilots 2, Cadets nothing. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Top of the 6th, we welcome you back. Division 7 postseason winner advances next week. They will play the winner of Tiffin Calvert and Edgerton, which will be right here on this field about 20 minutes after this ball game. The loser packs up their gear until next season. It's what happens when you reach the postseason. Kendra Waldron takes the center circle with something she hasn't enjoyed so far this afternoon, the lead. Her squad putting across 2 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the last frame. We'll see how she handles it. She's going to have to handle arguably the toughest part of this Hilltop lineup. Hallie Jones will lead it off. Kenley Rout on deck and Brooklyn Kuzmal in the hole. Good to know we have some viewers and live as well. I asked a couple innings ago the best baseball movie ever made. You said one of Kevin Costner's 2 most popular, either For Love of the Game or Bull Durham. Both are very realistic, especially Bull Durham. Ironically, my brother-in-law played for the Durham Bulls, and he said they did have slightly better travel than they showed in that movie, but just the same, very accurate. Josh Bush said Moneyball, which I think is excellent, underrated. We want to know the count here to Jones. Whoa, this one airmailed to the backstop. And you have family members checking in, and what are they saying?
Yeah, one of them is saying The Sandlot.
Okay.
Which speaks to
kids,
your youth, and what it was like to be young and running around. And then The Natural.
Robert Redford.
Yes, Roy Hobbs.
Now, do you know that the movie does not end the way the book does? Did you read the book?
No.
Okay. So this one, slicing foul down the left field line. I was told that the author's original ending in the book was that he strikes out. The book never forgave him for having the affair. There's such a loud pop. Everybody's looking, thinking Hobbs hit one into the stratosphere. It was strike 3 hitting the catcher's mitt. But you can't have that kind of ending in Hollywood, can you? 2-1, Waldron deals. This one chopped up the middle past the diving Brown. First base runner, first hit for Hilltop since the 3rd inning, and that will bring the tying run to the plate in the person of Kenley Rout.
So for Hilltop, just what you need after you give up 2, you come up at the top of your order, the most important part of your lineup, and get the leadoff hitter on. And
Rout is 1 for 2. She's got an infield single, struck out looking in the first. Kendra Waldron, a little upset with herself that she caught too much of the plate there. Being from Iowa, I was waiting for somebody to say Field of Dreams.
Another Kevin Costner.
Yep. I worked about 20 miles from there in small town Iowa for my first radio job. 2 farmers' fields were plowed over to make that. And a year after the set had basically released, one farmer who had all the left field, a good chunk of shortstop and third, plowed it over to replant his crops. And don't think that the Chamber of Commerce didn't have a talk with him. Squaring to bunt, and this one fouled straight back by Kenley Rout. They're like, hey, this is a moneymaker for us. And he said, so are my crops. So they came to an agreement. He allowed it to be redeveloped, and it's been the Field of Dreams ever since.
I would say redeveloping it was probably a pretty good money deal for him.
Yeah. So 0-2 the count. Kendra Waldron in a mild jam here. Not huge. Her team up 2-0, but again, with nobody out, tying run at the plate. Misses low and away, 1-2. Am I the only one old enough to remember the Bad News Bears? And not the gross remake, the original one back in the 70s.
It's a pretty good one.
Coach Buttermaker, beer in the dugout. Couldn't make that movie today, could you? It wouldn't be politically correct. The 1-2. Just off the outside corner. Boy, Waldron nibbled, and she wanted that call. And you could hear groans from the collective Pilot faithful over our crowd mic.
Yeah, it was a really good pitch.
Now you just come at her, don't you?
Yeah, I think you just need to come after her and end it here and not let it get full. And
Waldron leans back, sets, fires, upstairs. The last thing you want to do is put the tying run aboard.
Yeah, this will be a challenge pitch right here for Kendra. And
high leverage situation right here. Payoff pitch coming. Waldron deals and it's fouled away. Route buys herself another swing.
Good battle.
Right, I'm just going to throw out some other baseball movies. You ever seen Bang the Drum Slowly?
No.
Early 70s, movie about the Yankees. Their catcher, played by, am I drawing a blank on his name? Goodfellas, taxi driver.
Oh, De Niro?
De Niro. Played their catcher who had cancer. So Swan swung on and fouled up the third base line. Michael Moriarty played the star pitcher. It was a good movie. Underrated. Trying to think what else is out there. We've hit the main ones. Slugger's Wife. Seen that one? 3-2. Chopped foul, third base side, and we'll do it again. Slugger's Wife, early 80s. Again, a lot of would-be stars. I will say this, Rebecca De Mornay. You know who I'm talking about? Risky Business? Yep. Kendra Waldron trying to retire Kenley Rout. Walked her. Runner goes, but she's going to be in safely anyway with ball 4. And Hilltop trying to respond here in the top of the 6th. First 2 aboard. Tying run now at first. Here's Brooklyn Kuzmal. And we're going to have a meeting in the circle. High leverage situation here. Infield meeting. This is where you got to be on your toes. If the ground ball finds me, where am I going with it?
Yeah, everybody has to know what they're doing here to make sure you get an out and not compound a problem.
Exactly.
Same way with a bunt. I would assume Ayersville's going to try to defend position to be defending the bunt here, and just know what you're going to do with the ball, and everybody needs to talk.
So nobody down. Kuzmal digs in from the right side. First pitch swinging. And that's a good job by Coble to run the ball back onto the infield. You don't need to make a throw. Try and control the run game here.
Yeah, Jones was really aggressive with her lead there, and
this one fouled away. Now she's ahead in the count. Oh and 2. You're not fooling around if you're Kendra Waldron here, are you?
No, I think I'm coming. You don't want to, you don't want to move the runners up for them here, and just come right at them. Maybe something inner half, up.
Big pitch coming up here. Waldron sets, deals, Kuzmal. Strike 3 on the inside corner. She got her looking. Huge West Banco strikeout, 1 down. All right. I've been racking my brain. I'm going to throw 2 more baseball movies at you. Number 1, The Rookie.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
True story.
Yep.
Based on a Texas high school baseball coach and teacher.
Jimmy Morris?
Yes, very good. Played by Dennis Quaid. Swung and fouled straight back as Kelsey Conley digs in, a chance to help out her own cause. She's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. I'm somewhat surprised that nobody's come up with this one. Have you seen 42, the Jackie Robinson story?
Yep.
Those are going to be my 2 submissions. If you got any more viewers that want to text either one of us, feel free. Or including Josh Bush, The 0-1. This one a sinking liner into left center field. It's going to score at least one. Jones rounding third. The throw coming home. Cut off, and it gets away. There's going to be a play at the plate. The tag not in time, and we're tied at 2-all. Oh, my goodness. Just when we thought 2 runs might be enough, the Cadets come back with 2 of their own here in the top of the 6th to tie it up. Still only 1 out, and now the go-ahead run at second base. It's going to be a single, an RBI, and then taking second on the error on the throw, and we'll see how costly that ends up being. They're going to score that, an error on the throw?
Yeah, that's an error on the throw to allow the second run to score. And
wow. Just wow. Brand new ball game as Cosgrove will dig in. Cosgrove hit by a pitch and struck out swinging. Waldron deals, and this one fouled away. This is where Kendra Waldron needs to hit the reset button. She has not surrendered more than 2 runs in any game all season long. How do you handle adversity?
Yeah, it's just get back in and attack and
swing and a miss.
You know, pick them up and understand that. Keep it right here, and you come in and you hit last inning, so you're going to have an opportunity to score. And
0-2. Conley represents the go-ahead run, standing at second. Waldron looking for a big second out here on the 0-2 to Cosgrove. Swing and a miss. She got her. West Banco strikeout, 2 down. I don't want to say it almost seems fitting, but this is what you get this time of year.
Yeah,
the sludge is gone.
Yes, 2 quality teams here, and they're just going to continue to battle and not fold.
So here's Altman digging in. Way up in that box, and that ball bounces off the shin guard of Coble, and on the wild pitch, Connolly takes third base. And if Kendra Waldron, forget about the base runner.
Yep, just attack the hitter and do what you've been doing. And
1-0. This one fouled straight back. Altman looking at a 1-1. Now the wind in Hilltop's dugouts right now, and if you're Ayersville, you just treat this as sauce for the goose, don't you? The odds are back even.
Yeah, you're back even. And
Waldron looks in, see what type of target she gets. There's a strike on the outside corner. Waldron, 1 more strike, 1 more out away from getting back into the dugout here to the bottom of the 6th. Got her swinging, strike 3. Altman with a tough afternoon, 3 Ks and 3 at-bats. But Hilltop has found new life. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left aboard. We'll head to the bottom of the frame. All knotted up at 2 apiece. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Superior Credit Union, a not-for-profit, member-owned financial cooperative. Visit superiorcu.com to find out more about joining the winning team at Superior Credit Union.
Now, both teams waited until late in this ballgame to come up with the offense. Ayersville broke the scoreboard first with a pair in the bottom of the last frame, and Hilltop responds with 2 of their own in the top of this frame. So as we head to the bottom of the 6th, knotted up at a deuce apiece, Division 7 postseason softball. Winner advances to the regional semifinals next week. Loser will have to buy a ticket if they want to watch. Bottom of the frame brings up 5, 6, and 7 for the Pilots. Weisgerber, Eldridge, and Limber. They tagged Kelsey Conley last frame. You'd never know it by her demeanor. We'll see how things happen here. Is this one a ground ball? Diving stop by Jones to keep it on the infield, but that's going to be a base hit all the way. Leadoff hitter aboard, Annalie Weisgerber. She came into this one hitting .385. She hit a laser to center field in her last at bat, and now the leadoff hitter, and most importantly, go-ahead run is aboard here in the Pilots' 6th.
And very fast. Very good base runner here. And
you got senior second baseman Allison Eldridge digging in, and I think the entire stadium expects a bunt. The only question is, can she get it down? She fouls this one away. I saw you go to your phone. I was wondering if you had more family members texting in baseball.
Yeah,
movies.
I do. I have one that's a league of their own.
Oh, going with the ladies.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, another true story.
Yep. The 0-1. This one, she offered at a pitch up around her visor. That's one you got to take.
Yeah.
She's locked in. Now it's 0-2. High leverage situation. Do you put her in motion here? Oh, we have a pinch runner? Nope, we got Weisgerber. This one, line down the left field line, just foul. Oh, my goodness. She just missed extra bases, and with the way that was rolling, cutting away, that might have scored the run.
Yeah, that was definitely down the line. It was going to find the corner if that hit fair.
They call it a game of inches for a reason, and instead it's just a foul ball. The 0-2, Conley deals, fouled away.
Seems like Ayersville's made an adjustment here. She's not fooling them quite as much.
Well, you're just seeing it better, too, the second, third trip through. Conley checks the wristband. Deals the 0-2. This one chopped foul. Oh, Coach Like gives it the lay. Just throws her leg out at it. I tell you what, with 2 strikes, regardless of how this at-bat goes for Allie Eldridge, she has been aggressive.
Yeah,
despite being down on the count.
Tried to bunt a couple times, fouled it off, and then she has put some good swings on some balls now.
We'll do it again. The 0-2. Upstairs, she leaned back. I don't know about you, but I'm almost feeling a little wound up right now. This has got all the makings of what you expect postseason ball to have. 1-2, Conley rocks, fires, got her out front. Snap throw down to first. Nope, they're going to hang on to it. Eldridge with a West Banco strikeout, and here's Aubrey Limber. Slap hitter digging in. Walked her last trip up. At what point do you maybe put Weisgerber in motion?
I think it's time. You got to get her into scoring position somehow.
Oh, very late swing by Limber. I mean, that pitch was in routes mid by the time she offered. Oh, 1. Elevated, fouled away. And just like that, 0-2. Weisgerber entered today with 13 stolen bases, but on the 0-2 count, this one popped up on the infield. Ranging over is Kuzmal. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Designated player, Callie Gurrell.
So Callie Gurrell will dig in, and what do we got here? Do we have a new hitter? Is Sigler going to hit for herself?
Yep, looks like it.
Yep. So Anna Marie Sigler will hit for herself here in the 6th. Bringing in the flex.
Plays on hit for herself, number 5, Anna Marie Sigler.
She comes in with a .257 batting average. She did see one at bat on Wednesday and drew a walk. She's got a good eye and a little bit of a late swing here. It's 0-1. Scoreboard reads 1-0. It's 0-1. Wow. That was a blur. 0-2. Kelsey Conley, after giving up a leadoff infield single, trying to get out of the inning, going down, and this one's going to go off the mitt of route and to the backstop. That was high, but we were always coached, anytime you get leather on it, you got to stop it, and that's probably going to be a pass ball. Either way.
Tough pitch to handle, though.
Yep, a runner now, the lead runner in scoring position. Can Sigler do something with 2 strikes? This one a little number, and it's going to be nailed by Hallie Jones. Just didn't quite get the entire barrel on it, and Ayersville's threat snuffed out here in the bottom of the 6th. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left to board. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Tied up at 2-all, where you're watching DCTV Sports.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948.
When a fire or natural disaster throws a penalty flag, let ServiceMaster Restore work for you. Anything from minor cleanups to complete overhaul and rebuilding. Contact ServiceMaster by McCann.
Top of the 7th, tied up, Hilltop and Ayersville. District final softball playoff action from Defiance here this afternoon. Brent Balbinot alongside the coach, Alan Magg, saying thank you for joining us. It's mid-afternoon here on a Saturday, yet the lights are on. As Kendra Waldron deals a first pitch strike on the inner third to Isabella Ackley. It will be the bottom of the order here, 7, 8, and 9, Ackley, Knopfsinger, and Schaffner. Well, we thought 2 runs was going to stand up after the bottom of the 5th, and Hilltop said, not just yet.
Yeah, great job of battling and not getting down.
1-0. This is inside. Ackley out of the 7-hole. 318 the average. I like the sun's out, guns out look. Rolling up the sleeves, right? Showing off the cannons. This one popped up right side, slicing foul territory. The park won't hold it.
Yeah, if we could just get the sun part to come with it.
No kidding.
That'd be nice.
All right, 1-2. This is normally where Waldron would either snap off a curve or maybe bring a rise ball. We'll wait and see what she elects to do here. Sets, rocks, fires, works her inside. 2-2.
Any way you can, 19. Need you on any way we can.
You can hear Coach Shaper shouting out encouragement to Isabella Ackley. As Waldron deals, she pulled a string there. Dirty pitch, strike 3, 1 down.
Good looking change up after the fastball in the inner half.
That'll bring up Knopfsinger. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Waldron, deep breath, realizing the intensity of the moment here. Deals. Downstairs around the knees. She couldn't lay off. She couldn't catch up.
423.
So break down here. He's yelling out numbers. For the casual fan, what does that instruction mean?
They all have a wristband on, almost like you would see, I want to say a quarterback.
Oh, what a shot and a diving snare by Allie Eldridge, taking it right off the turf. They're going to throw it over to first just to be safe, and she doesn't need to make the tag in that situation. She was already in the dugout at that point. Isn't she out at that point?
Yeah.
So either way, this should be an out. They're going to have a conversation. The conversation originally, and the home plate umpire, Gene Olwyn, raising his arm up. The question was whether or not it was caught or bounced off the turf. Maybe she hadn't gone back into the dugout. Maybe she was a couple steps out, but that was a situation where everything just kind of went into slow motion there.
think everybody assumed that she caught that. And
so 2 up, 2 down. Here's Schaffner. 0 for 2. Brushes back. Finish that thought, though, with the calls being made from the third base coach.
What it is you've seen a lot of people do it now. They've gone to a wristband. You can see all the girls have a wristband on, and they have numbers on them, and they all have what that number means, whether it's a pitch, whether it's a steal or a bunt. Instead of the old-fashioned signs, they all have it right on their wrist.
So 1-1. Well, what a play. Lost in all of that was what great reflexes Allie Eldridge had at second base. Boy, glove pops. She brought a little something extra on that pitch, strike 2. Whew. Now looking ahead for the Pilots in the bottom of the 7th, it will be the top of the order. Waldron, Laker Sierra, and Brown. The only question is, what will they need? Swing and a miss. Kendra Waldron, all business, as the Honey Badger takes off her mask. It's a 1-2-3 inning with another West Banco strikeout. No runs, hits, errors, or anybody left the board. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. A run wins it. Ayersville 2, Hilltop 2. Stick around. We'll have it for you in 60 seconds. You're watching DCTV Sports.
At Arthur Law Firm, we understand how overwhelming life can be after being seriously injured in a car accident. With over 50 years of experience, Arthur Law Firm has a track record of getting the results you deserve. When you don't know where to turn, get answers with Arthur. Call us today.
West Banco, building a better bank every day since 1870. Community-focused West Banco. Find out more at westbanco.com.
Little Hall & Oates brings us back to Defiance here. Uh-oh, here she comes. So the only question is it Kelsey Conley or is it Kendra Waldron? Because the two counterparts are about to square off for the 4th time. Or do we have Ava Sigler? Nope, I checked that back. It's going to be 9. Saw Anna Marie Sigler when she hit for herself, and I accidentally can't read my own chicken scratch. So it'll be 9 leadoff and then number 2 hitters. Ava Sigler will dig in 0 for 2. Kendra Waldron on deck, and Michaela Laker Sierra in the hole. A run wins it here for the 4th-ranked team in Division 7. This one well struck, deep to center field, going back, up the wall, rounding first and standing up into second base. The 9-hole Ava Sigler has just put the winning run in scoring position. And that didn't miss being a walk-off by much.
No, that hit the base of the fence, and that had great length to it. I thought it was gone when she hit it.
They're going to walk Kendra Waldron, are they not? Yes. Second time today, an intentional walk to the Pilot leadoff hitter. That run doesn't mean anything. The only run that matters is second base. And Ava Sigler. Now we're going to have a meeting in the circle for the entire cadet roster as Coach Shaper coming out, making sure everybody is on the same page. Well, we saw Michaela Laker Sierra, who really had 2 less than stellar at-bats in the 1st and the 3rd, swing away on the first pitch she saw in the 5th and line it opposite field for them the go-ahead run. What's your approach? What are you telling her if you're Coach Like here?
I'm telling her the same thing. You get a first pitch that you like, don't miss it. Don't let the pitcher dictate your at-bat here.
Now here's crucial, too. If you're Sigler at second, you've got to read anything down before you decide to take off.
Yes, definitely. First step needs to be back on a line drive here.
Oh, the energy has just been pumped into the ballpark here. Laker Sierra digs in. Conley, they call her stone cold. You'd never know the game is on the line. As she leans in, and she squared to bunt. Takes low and away. Chess versus checkers. And now the corners come in. Nossinger at third, Altman at first. Squaring to bunt again. This is a beauty, back to the pitcher. Conley's only play at first, and boy, it was close. She had some problems making the transfer from her meat to her glove hand. And now the winning run standing at third. And you're going to probably walk Ariel Brown here, are you not?
Set up. No, doesn't look like it.
Are they going to pitch to her?
They're going to pitch to Ariel here.
Oh, this is huge. Absolutely huge. Brown, the senior shortstop, digging in. And they're playing back.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Takes inside for ball one. We were usually coached in this type of situation. You treat it like a 3-0 count. You're just looking for one pitch in one spot.
Definitely now. You're up in the count.
The 1-0. Fouled back. Boy, she had a rip. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Sigler at third. She's the winning run. Waldron at second. The senior shortstop Brown in with the game on the line. Fouled straight back. Count 1-2. Again, you're not trying to do too much here. Basically, with the infield back, it's almost as if you put the bat on the ball. It's a game win.
Yeah, you hit a slow roller at the second baseman right here. It's going to end the game.
High leverage situation. Junior versus senior. Conley checks her wristband. Sets, deals the 1-2. Fouled away, and we'll do it again. I don't know about you, but I'm wound up here.
Yeah.
Intense situation.
Here. Been a wonderful softball game.
It really has. Two very worthy quality teams. Pilots trying to win it here in the bottom of the 7th. On the way upstairs. 2-2. Here is the question if you're Kelsey Conley. How much confidence do you have in your junk at a 2-2 count here? On the way. This one, a shot down the right field line, just foul. Man, just about a foot to the right. Gotta love it. The corners have now come in a bit more. Nossinger at third and Altman at first. Anything hit right at him, obviously, they're going to check the runner. The 2-2, Brown awaits. Upstairs, ball 3. Well, I asked if you'd intentionally walk her. If you walk her anyway, it's really the same thing, isn't it?
Right here, I think you try to use Ariel's aggressiveness against her, and if you walk her, you walk her.
Payoff pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Brown, ice water in her veins. You got to stay loose, but you also have to stay focused at the same time. Sounds like a contradiction in terms as she takes a deep breath. Here's the mental part of the game. Payoff pitch. We'll wait for it again. On the way. Fouled back. Out of play. 4th pitch fouled away with 2 strikes. The senior shortstop trying to play the role of hero here this afternoon. Conley trying to set her down. Payoff pitch on the way again. Again fouled away.
What a battle going on in the circle and at the plate.
This will be the 11th pitch of the at-bat. Conley rocks and fires. This one a number. Right side going on contact, and now they're holding. Oh, I can't believe Sigler didn't go on contact. They're going to eat the softball, so it will go as, I guess, an infield single.
Goes an infield single.
Now the bases are loaded for the baby shark, sophomore Daniela Goebel. And I looked over, and Sigler looked at Coach Like and pointed at herself. And there's where, again, reading versus listening, too.
Yeah, that little hesitation.
Everybody knows what's on the line here. So here's Coble digging in. Swing and a miss. Bottom fell out of that pitch. And again, if you're Coble here, with the middle playing back, maybe double play depth, you just need to put the bat on the ball here.
Yeah, just kind of try to hit a ball at, can't swing and miss. Just put a ball in play here, and you've got a shot.
Coble deep in the box. The 0-1. Fouled back, and now she's down deep in the count, 0-2. Coble digs in. She's got 29 RBI on the season, hitting nearly 500 through the regular season. Just a sophomore. RBI number 30 would be the game winner. There's a high drive, deep to center field. Good height, good distance, goodbye! She only needed one. And the sophomore with a 3-run homer. It's a walk-off, being mobbed by her teammates. Check that, it's a grand slam either way. Ayersville punches their ticket, and in doing so, that is home run number 9 on the season. She sets an Ayersville single-season record. All of that in one swing of the bat.
What a swing. She got down 0-2 and didn't get nervous. She just put a great swing on a ball, and that was no doubt.
What a ball game. And for the exuberance taking place in the third base dugout, there is the realization, the sting of what could have been in that first base side of the dugout. Hilltop played a tremendous game, but Ayersville with just a little bit more here in the bottom of the 7th, a 4 spot. It will go down as a 6-2 contest. Folks, it was way closer than that. We will take a quick timeout. They've got some trophies to hand out on the field. We're going to get Baby Shark up for a post-game interview. Coach Like, she's a little wound herself. Who isn't, if they're an Ayersville fan right now, as the Pilots punch their ticket to next week's regional semifinal against a tremendous Hilltop team. Final score, 6-2. Bottom of the 7th, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. What a way to end it. A grand slam walk-off for sophomore Daniela Coble, and the Pilots live to play another game. We'll take a quick timeout. Back with more right after this. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Superior Credit Union, a not-for-profit, member-owned financial cooperative. Visit superiorcu.com to find out more about joining the winning team at Superior Credit Union.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948.
When a fire or natural disaster throws a penalty flag, let ServiceMaster Restore work for you. Anything from minor cleanups to complete overhaul and rebuilding. Contact ServiceMaster by McCann.
At Arthur Law Firm, we understand how overwhelming life can be after being seriously injured in a car accident. With over 50 years of experience, Arthur Law Firm has a track record of getting the results you deserve. When you don't know where to turn, get answers with Arthur. Call us today.
West Banco, building a better bank every day since 1870. Community-focused West Banco. Find out more at westbanco.com.
Discover top quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Back at Defiance, the post-game medals being handed out, and this has got to be so tough for Hilltop. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. 6-2, our final score. All they needed was one in the bottom of the seventh. Sophomore Daniela Coble goes yard with one out. A walk-off grand slam home run for 4 RBIs. It's the game winner, 6-2, and in the process, Baby Shark sets a new single-season home run record for Pilot softball with 9 home runs. You couldn't have scripted a better Hollywood walk-off ending.
No, just what a game all around. Kudos to Hilltop. You got down 2-0, and Brent, you and I talked that it was probably going to be enough. And they got 2 and then shut Ayersville out in the sixth, and then a great job of Ayersville battling there in the 7th, and just a huge swing by Daniela Coble.
What we're going to do is take a quick timeout. We're going to go get some post-game interviews up to the booth here. Don't go anywhere. Pilots 6, Cadets 2. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Superior Credit Union, a not-for-profit, member-owned financial cooperative. Visit superiorcu.com to find out more about joining the winning team at Superior Credit Union.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948.
When a fire or natural disaster throws a penalty flag, let ServiceMaster Restore work for you. Anything from minor cleanups to complete overhaul and rebuilding. Contact ServiceMaster by McCann.
In life, unexpected challenges can test us. If you've been seriously injured in a car accident, you deserve a team that understands. Because your story matters. Call Arthur Law Firm today. We'll fight for you every step of the way.
WestBanco, building a better bank every day since 1870. Community-focused WestBanco. Find out more at westbanco.com.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
Back at Defiance, they're celebrating on the field, but they also have to clear it because there's another ball game to be played. My guess is they're going to stick around and scout because Ayersville has advanced to next week's regional semifinals, and they will play the winner of this second game. Again, Tiffin Calvert is the higher seed. They'll probably be the favorite, but you just never know. Right now, they can take at least an hour or two to celebrate it because a walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the seventh by the baby shark, Daniela Coble, who is now joining us right now for the postgame. All right, first things first, and it's already probably been 100 since you were taking pictures down on the field. We'll make it 101. Congratulations. But I know this wasn't just a one-player victory. Can you just talk about what was going on in that dugout, the conversations that you were having? Because the first 2, maybe even 3 trips through the lineup today, Kelsey Conley really was dealing. Walk us through the progression of this ball game.
Yeah, I think.
Well, try it now.
I think we walked into the game knowing that Hilltop was an amazing team. They played phenomenally. I mean, we almost played them in regionals. But I think we just walked in with the confidence that we've had all season long and just said, okay, we just need to sit back and drive on her and play defense like we have been playing, and we can keep this going.
All right, so walk us through the last at-bats. Bases are loaded. You only need 1. You're looking at an 0-2 count. Walk us through that at-bat and specifically that pitch that you ended up taking out.
Okay, so I've been kind of in a slump lately, as my stats show. But in practice, I've been hitting really good, and my coaches keep on telling me that it's okay. Like, you just need to get your confidence up and keep that swing that you've been having at practice. So I think going into that batter's box, knowing there was only 1 out, I didn't want to put pressure on myself to hit it and to get the run in, and I just wanted to make something happen because Annalie could have came up behind me and hit something. So I just needed to remind myself that it's not just me, it's my whole team, and we all got this together.
Were you sitting on any particular pitch? With 2 strikes, you had to be protecting. What was it that you got that you barreled up?
It was right down the middle. I don't know if she meant to. I don't know if it was a missed pitch, but it was pretty much right down the middle, maybe a little lower. I mean, in the heat of the moment, I don't really care. I just see it. I saw it was a strike, and I swung at it. But I think for her, she was a very much it's a strike or it's not. And I think our team did an amazing job later in the lineup that we started sitting on balls that were not and swinging on the ones that were, whether we were hitting them or not. But I feel like we were swinging at very good pitches today. And that's kind of what got me through that last at-bat.
Okay, so we talked about the big home run. Let's talk about your main job. The catching Kendra Waldron. I think you do a tremendous job back there of controlling the game. What's your mindset when you come into a game and knowing a game like this that 1 or 2 runs can make a difference?
I think, yes, I worry about myself because I'm like, okay, I have to catch it. I have to block it. I mean, that first batter up, she was phenomenally fast. I knew there was a good chance I probably wasn't going to get her out. But I knew if I kept the ball in front of me, I could probably at least hold her to 2. And I think also it's not just like a catching thing, but it's also like an emotional game. It's a mental game. Mm-hmm. So it's my job to make sure to call times and bring everyone in and make sure we're all doing okay and to keep Kendra in her groove and keep the coaches kind of happy because sometimes they'll talk to me about like, was that a ball, was a strike? And I kind of just like calm everyone. My goal is to calm everyone down and just to keep the game going as it is.
Your goal is to calm everyone down, and of course you made them all mad women in the very last swing of the at-bat.
That's okay.
But let's rewind to that because it was wet early. It was raining. Kendra looked like she was having some problems with the grip on at least 1 pitch or 2. She ends up taking a towel out for the remainder of the game. But instead of waiting for the coaches, you went out once, I think maybe twice. What were those conversations like as far as just maybe settling her down, having conversations about what was working?
I think a lot of those conversations weren't just with Kendra. Yes, they were mainly with Kendra to keep her calm and just get her in her groove again. But it was also for the infield because, again, Hilltop is an amazing team. And we knew going into that we would have to play defense very well and know what we're doing. We've been practicing situations all week. And I think my goal out there was just to remind them, hey, this is what we're doing. This is where we're going to go. Take it easy. Just play how we have been. I think it was just kind of, not just Kendra, but everyone. When someone gets on base and that close to the game, it gets really stressful really fast.
Yeah, it does. And, again, you guys do a great job of controlling things. Just as you move forward now, obviously you're going to sit here and enjoy this and maybe be able to watch your opponent. What will the next few days of practice be like for you guys? Anything different, do you think?
I don't think it'll really be anything different because these last 2 practices we've been practicing what we need to for Hilltop. Like they had 2 slappers to start off, and we started like working on some slap. We've been working on playing off turf because as you know, our field is dirt. So we've been hitting indoor balls on the dirt to get that bounce to help the infielders sit down on it and come up. And I think we just need to keep that going. If we see something that Tiffin Calvert is doing, or Tiffin Calvert or Edgerton, whoever wins, doing consistently,
there you go.
We'll see what they're doing consistently. If the third person is always bunting, we're going to start practicing bunt coverages. Or she's always pitching high, we're going to start trying to get on top of the ball and hit it.
We didn't mention this because it's about a team win versus individual records. But with that home run, you know what you did, correct? Yep. Single season program record, 9 home runs. It just so happens to be a walk-off grand slam and punches their ticket to the regional semifinals. Enjoy it tonight, will you?
Yes, I very much will.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Again, the Baby Shark, Daniela Coble, being ever so humble. We'll let you go celebrate with family and friends. We'll be there next week at Family. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick time out. Back with more right after this. You're watching DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding, 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
Back at Defiance, putting a wrap on the post game here. What a ball game. It got started about 30 minutes later due to the rain. It was a pitcher's duel up until the last 2 innings where all of our offense all of a sudden came up. But the most offense of the afternoon comes from the sophomore catcher for Ayersville, Baby Shark. Daniela Coble goes yard with the bases loaded and 1 out. They only needed 1. They got 4. With it, it's also her 9th home run of the season. It sets a new Ayersville single-season record, and it all funnels into a 6-2 Pilot win over a very good Hilltop squad. The Pilots punch their ticket to next week's sectional semifinals. They are waiting to take on the winner of top 10 ranked Tiffin Calvert or Edgerton. Right now, I don't think they care. Their feet are not even touching the ground right now.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy this one for a while before they start focusing on their opponent, and rightfully so. This was just a great game, and Hilltop battled, and I think they gave them everything they wanted, and just a great job at Ayersville. Just continue to battle and come back and fight the elements and what was a really, really good team in that other dugout. 2
really standout pitchers went toe-to-toe here this afternoon. Kelsey Conley, again, it won't look basically like the game it was due to the hits in the 7th inning and the 4 runs, obviously, off the grand slam. The Pilots get 6 runs on 10 hits. They do commit 1 error. But in the other circle today, Kendra Waldron continued to build on first-team All-State numbers from a year ago. She goes 7 innings, scatters 3 hits, hits 1, walks 1, allows 2 runs, only 1 earned, but she struck out 16, and they just got the job done this afternoon.
Yeah, it was kind of what you expect out of Kendra anymore, to come out and dominate a game, and she did that. But there was some adversity, and, they made some plays, and they picked her up, and, they continued to battle, and it just shows you that it is just such a complete team and a complete team game for Ayersville right now.
So right now we'll wait and see if the seeds play out. I'm not going to take a guess as a winner, but you and I were talking about it off mic. 4 of the top 10 ranked teams in Division 7 are coming out of this side of the bracket. You've got Ayersville, you've got Tiffin Calvert, you've got Mohawk, and you have Gibsonburg, who made the state tournament last year. Whoever comes out of this bracket will be the most battle-tested in Akron.
Yeah, they will be. It'll be a heck of a regional, and that's why you play, right? It's fun. You enjoy that, and that's why you compete, and that's what you want your regional to be.
We're going to catch our breath as well. A big thank you going out to our crew getting the job done in less than stellar weather conditions. Huge thank you going out to our sponsors for helping make the broadcast a possibility, and as always, you, the fan, for tuning in. Brent Balbinot alongside the coach, Alan Magg. Final score, a walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the 7th, and 4th-ranked Ayersville punches their ticket to next week's regional semifinals as they defeat Hilltop by a final of 6-2. You've been watching a sports presentation of DCTV.